Stuttering John had a party over the weekend. I heard it was real bad. It was a real bomb. Did you go, Jackie?
I was there for like 2 hours.
That's what everyone said. It started at 6 o'clock. It was over by 8 o'clock.
That's too early.
The word on Stuttering John's party was that it sucked.
It wasn't over by 8 o'clock, but I do have to say it was a strange party.
Yeah.
I left at like 10:30, and I was planning on staying until midnight.
Stuttering, I mean, I know what Stuttering John gets paid around here. The Stuttering John hardly, he doesn't make a lot of money. You know?
He's living large. He's
high roller. I mean, if I told you, Stuttering John, I'm not even sure what he makes, but I don't think he makes more than 20 grand.
Well, no, he said that on the air last week.
Yeah, he does, right?
Yeah, he said that on the air.
I heard your party sucked. Everyone was telling me.
I can't imagine.
Well, I called Ratzo and asked him how the party was. He said he couldn't go.
He couldn't go.
But he had heard from a bunch of people. Like Kathy and Richard blew out by 8 o'clock. He said the place was empty.
Kathy and Richard who? Richard
Kathy told me. Yeah.
They were there till 5:30 in the morning.
No, Richard left. He went to a club.
Richard was there till 5:30 in the morning. There's not one person here who will say that party wasn't a good party. I don't know what.
I don't know. That's what Kathy told me.
I felt a little old.
Did you?
But I might be.
You're not that old. I mean, how old are you? 34?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not that old.
I felt a little old at the party. Dan was there, so I spoke to Dan most of the time.
I heard it was really bad.
Well, you heard wrong. I don't
no offense. I mean, do you care?
Well,
John has this like luxury apartment.
Two of them.
There's 2 luxury apartments, and then I don't know. He goes to better hotels than I do when he goes on vacation.
Yeah,
like me and my wife go to this place, Jumbie Bay, sometimes. And John says to me, I want to go to Jumbie Bay. And he goes, and I mean, I know what it costs to spend a couple of days at Jumbie Bay. It's not cheap.
Very expensive.
But I make a pretty good living.
Yeah, I managed to save some money.
Yeah, but I don't get. I mean, I know you're doing well in the stock market, but you must be you must be incredible. You should be a stockbroker.
I know.
You should be a stockbroker.
They've actually told me I should.
I mean, any guy who can live that large on 20 grand a year.
Well, you know what he did that was really funny at the party? This is really.
And you don't have. I know your parents aren't rich. I know you're not getting any trust.
No, I'm not.
I mean, this is a guy who goes. Listen to this. Stuttering John takes his girlfriend to Hawaii. Like, John's having a better life than I am. I know that. I'd like to take John's girlfriend to Hawaii. I can imagine that must have been romantic.
I'd like to take her to Hoboken.
Yeah, right. She's hot.
Take her in the bath.
She's really hot. And she's like way too hot for John, but she thinks that John's like a star.
Well, John's funny now. John will tell you that he used to get girls of that caliber way before he was on the show.
I saw who John got. And not that his girlfriend was bad, but it was not that caliber. Just wasn't. Well, John, trust me on this.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to disagree with you, but I got nice-looking girls in high school.
I'm sure you did.
Okay.
Trust me. You're a loser's loser.
I'm a good guy, Howard. These girls.
You're a great guy, but, it just doesn't make any sense.
Everything's not about money, man.
So it was like a birthday... Oh, it's about your looks?
Well, I mean,
you're a nice-looking guy, but you're not great-looking.
No, I don't base it on my looks. I think I'm just a nice guy, and I think that...
I mean, you know what? I'm a real nice guy. I never got any girls. I look bad.
Well, you got Allison. Allison's very pretty.
Yeah, Allison's okay.
I mean, so
she's not the best, though. She's not the caliber of your girlfriend. I mean, seriously. I mean, I'm the first one to admit it.
Well, I appreciate the compliment.
Allison's a nice-looking girl, but she ain't, What's your girlfriend's breast size? She got like D cups.
See?
They're nice.
See, on a 20-inch waist.
Yeah. That's when Allison has a 20-inch waist and I convince her to get breast implants, then I'll say okay. My wife's face is as good as your girlfriend's face. It's just the body, and that's most important. The body. If you don't have the body, you don't have anything.
But your
else.
wife's 40 years old.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Oh, just rub it in.
No, I'm sure she had a nice, waist when she was.
Yeah, when she was 20.
And she looked pretty thin when last time I saw her.
Yeah, thin but not tight. And God knows I had her out on the track jogging. Poor woman almost had a heart attack.
I mean, you should never have to qualify, but your wife does look pretty good for her age and for the fact that she has 3 kids.
Yeah,
I mean, she's in great shape.
But I'm also a celebrity. I should be walking around with John's girlfriend.
Or you can, right.
Yeah, I mean, that's not an easy concept for me. I could be getting girls like that, and
So in other words, what you're saying is John's walking around with your girlfriend.
Exactly.
And your Midtown apartment.
Right. Exactly.
And your party.
And going to Hawaii. So John takes his girlfriend to Hawaii. Listen to this. He takes his girlfriend to Hawaii, and he's at a hotel, and he's getting mud wraps and all kinds of crap. And then he sees Arnold Schwarzenegger.
At the pool, yeah.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger's saying, wow, this is a really nice hotel, much nicer than mine. So Arnold Schwarzenegger's in Hawaii staying at a worse hotel than John. And Arnold Schwarzenegger gets $20 million a picture. He's going to John's hotel and waiting in line, Arnold Schwarzenegger, so he can get some of the services at the new hotel.
Maria wished she was with John.
Yeah. It's laughable. It's a joke. I mean, I hear this stuff. I go out of my mind. I go out of my friggin' mind.
John really does spend a lot of money, though. Just, you know.
So anyway, then John looks into incredible situations. John's got this really nice apartment, okay, in Midtown. I mean, it's not a dive. It's on the east side, right? Upper East Side. I mean, people kill for that.
You get no furniture, though. I had to stand up the whole party.
No, in the new building there wasn't.
Even in the other room.
So then the other night, Gorillo, my other intern, says to me, "You're not going to believe this." John calls up. John has a new roommate, okay? John has a new roommate. Listen to this. This is an amazing story. And John's new roommate calls up Gorillo and says, "I'll give you $80. I want you to go out to a restaurant, pick up a bunch of lobsters and champagne and the best steak." From what place?
Smith & Wollensky's.
Yeah, Smith & Wollensky, which is like really super expensive. What'd you guys get? Steaks, lobsters?
We got like 3-pound lobsters,
you know
with filet mignon and Dom Perignon and Cristal.
Okay.
You know what that means?
I don't even know what Cristal is.
The champagne.
Yeah, I don't even know that. See, I don't know that. I don't know that.
But when you order from that place, Smith & Wollensky, that's like you're saying, I don't really care what it costs. I just want the best.
Yeah, so John's new roommate. Now, here's a guy who must be worth a lot of money.
Yeah, worth a lot of money.
But I guess he was lonely or something and wanted to hang around with John because he thought John was a cool guy.
Did you like him? A good guy.
Yeah, you're a great guy. I don't know why, but he moved in, and like he's paying most of John's rent. John lives there almost free. What do you pay a month?
I pay $400 a month now.
For like
and what does he pay?
For like a $4,000 apartment.
I know.
Yeah, he pays $2,500 and then.
Wait a minute.
You know,
that's like a guy paying you to be a friend.
You know, whatever, man.
What's his story?
You make him laugh?
Yeah. Make him laugh. You should be running around nude servicing the guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, John's a gigolo or something. So your girlfriend was there, and he bought steaks and lobsters and champagne.
Yeah.
So she must think you're like the greatest guy in the world. I mean, she's living like she's married Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Well, she said that was her first experience of decadence, total decadence in her life. Yeah.
And then what'd you do? Take her in the other room and do sex with her?
Probably. Yeah.
Like you all got loaded and then.
And we fed our cat lobster and stuff. So
that's so disgusting.
John says probably, like, if you ever had sex with her, would you ever forget it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, she's way out of your league. When she catches on to who you are, man, it's gonna be a. But what do you care? You got her. Because she's real hot.
Beautiful.
I mean, I saw John walking down the street with her. I was gonna kill. I wanted to kill myself. I want to take a gun and shoot myself in the head.
You know, I'm glad. I didn't know that you thought that she was pretty.
Yeah. Oh no, she's real hot. But I told you 20 times she's hot. I was fixated on her ass. Looked like a kidnapping. Like, you know, like this derelict had this really hot girl with him. I'll tell you, man.
They all got hot girls.
I traded all my success for that.
The other guy, Mikey, has this.
Mikey? Mikey has a hot girl?
Hold on. Remember? This is going to blow your mind.
Hey, Gary, you screwed me up so bad, but
John, get rid of the black nail polish. I can't tell you how retarded you look.
Oh, okay.
It looks so bad. It looks bad because you don't have the hands for it and the nails and the look for it.
Well, I do too, man.
Look at that. He wears black nail polish.
No, it's gunmetal gray.
Yeah. What are you trying to do, man? I know you're trying to look cool, but I can't tell you how stupid it looks.
Well,
and I'm telling you from the heart. It's totally dumb. It doesn't even look cool. It's not like something like sometimes I see a guy doing something cool and I go, man, I wish I was doing that. I'm telling you, I don't wish I was doing that.
All right, we'll go have our own taste.
All right.
I need to tell you a story that will blow your mind.
Yeah, this is
really blow your mind. So John says there's going to be somebody at the party, he tells me, that you know. And I said, who is it? Somebody I met. He goes, I want to surprise you. So go to this dead celebrity party. John's roommate.
What is this? You had a dead celebrity party?
Yeah, he had to dress as dead celebrity.
Who did you dress like?
I dressed as Gary.
Cheetah?
I dressed as Gary.
Cheetah, how'd you get?
So anyway, somebody like Robin Radzinski was there as Selena, Kathy Copeland as Janis Joplin. John's roommate is there as Tattoo, because he's really short, you know, from Fantasy Island.
Right, Mike.
This really unbelievably cute-looking girl who looks vaguely familiar to me, and she's dressed as Morticia. So I'm going, where have I seen you before? So everyone's hemming and hawing. They finally tell me, remember the girl that came in here and got completely naked and licked chocolate syrup off your butt? Now tell me you can't remember that.
I don't remember that.
How could you forget that?
I don't remember it.
Oh, you're really cute.
And she's really cute?
And she's Mikey's girlfriend.
Let me see. You got a picture of her?
No, I don't have a picture of her.
His girlfriend?
Well,
was she cute, Jackie?
Well, I kind of.
She was adorable, and I just could not figure out where I knew I had
that
seen
really
her before.
tall blonde?
No, she was a brunette Blonde hair, big brown eyes.
Knockout.
She's got to be maybe like 105 pounds.
You know, when Ivan was here and she was running around.
I think she was only in here for a very short amount of time.
No, I just watched the video the other day.
When she got naked in the studio?
She got naked in the studio. Oh. She put chocolate syrup on your butt. She put chocolate syrup on your stomach.
She's really
erotic there.
Really cute little
How did
girl.
Mike get her? Mike's a loser.
Well, I hooked him up because
Did you?
Yeah, I dated her for like 5 days.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you got her and then that was it?
And your roommate doesn't care?
No, he doesn't care.
Boy, everybody's getting on with all these listeners that come down here. I'm almost tempted not to have females come down to the station because everybody like goes through them like vultures.
So that was a weird.
Well, just know they all want me. If that makes you feel any worse.
It hurts you. It hurts you.
It hurts me worse. Yeah, I'm going to start cheating. I decided this is the year I start cheating on my wife. I'm going to do it discreetly so she doesn't know. I can't handle this anymore. It makes me sick that you guys are getting all these girls. It makes me nuts.
Well, I'm out of the loop. I've already done my damage.
You know, it must hurt you for John to get him, but when they go to Mikey's Stein...
That hurts. I don't mind John so much because like, at least they think he's on the radio.
The football salesman who only knows John.
Right. That's his claim to fame.
That's got to hurt, man.
No, that hurt. What are you laughing about?
So then at this party...
Yeah. That really does disturb me, man. I am really screwed up.
You're shaking.
Yeah, I am shaking.
Tons of hot-looking women at
That's
this
what you
party.
wanted all your life.
Tons of
A
hot-looking...
girl from the corner of the room who's beautiful, who's staring at you, and she walked over and she said, "You know me."
Right.
And I go, "Yeah, I guess I do." Who cares?
Are you at the party too?
Yeah, I saw
What dead celebrity were you?
I wasn't anything. I just would look like a bum.
Right. Did your wife get dressed up as anyone?
No. One of the saleswomen was here at the party as Natalie Wood.
Yeah.
Right.
She had seaweed all
And
over.
Ruthie went as Jackie O, and she looked great.
Did she?
She looked great.
No.
Black Jackie O.
Oh, wow. Anybody nail Robin from the E! Network?
She was there with her dog. What?
Yeah, there's a picture of Robin and Selena.
She was. That's right.
Oh, she looks good. Who's Kathy Tobin supposed to be? Kathy
Janis
Tobin?
Joplin.
Janis Joplin?
Well, she probably took...
She looks like Kathy.
Then there was somebody there as Jessica Savage.
Anybody go home with Robin Rodzinski?
I don't know. I passed out at 2 o'clock.
And Rich, that works in the back.
Look at the chest on Robin.
Andy Warhol.
I went as Johnny Watt Holmes.
Yeah. Hey, take a look. So then I heard that you had I heard the party was a dud.
Well, wait a second.
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Told you that. I mean, it was like 1 till 5.
Ratso told me.
I ran out of 2 kegs. So much food, so much liquor.
And Alice in Chains was there, the band?
Yeah, Alice in Chains showed up. It was about
the whole band.
The singer, guitar player, and the bass
Really?
player. Yeah, and he played on Ozzy's albums too.
Do those guys have chicks with them?
They were they were scamming on chicks. They
They picked up chicks.
I don't know that I passed out by the time.
Are they good looking guys?
They're just rock
But
and roll
then when
guys.
girls hear that they're Alice in Chains, they must go nuts.
I'm sure. I mean, I didn't. I don't know. They're big fans though, so we're just kind of talking about stuff.
So won't they ever come do the show if they're just such big fans?
We'll see. I was working on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I went on last night, I was telling them they got to do the show.
Get your girls and your guests and everything.
So wait, let me tell you a little bit about John's setup, though, because it's really funny. So John's got the 1 2-bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
Then across the hall, there's a 3-bedroom apartment that's empty because I haven't moved in yet. So
Right.
the party's going on in both apartments. John's got a big video game in his apartment.
Yeah.
Some, television video game.
Yeah.
It looks like it costs a lot of money.
Would you rent that?
No, I bought that.
Wow. Man, I don't know how you're doing it. I swear to God, I don't know how you're doing it. How much money did you make in the stock market last year?
I don't want to divulge such information.
Really?
Yeah, but I had to pay the government a lot of money last year.
Did you really?
Yeah, a lot of money.
Jesus.
Let's just say that, I don't know, I could have paid the government what Gary makes here,
Really?
Yeah.
So he makes more money. You make more money than Gary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's no
I think
doubt
so.
about it. There's no doubt about it.
John makes more money than you.
He absolutely does.
But I do it on my own. I don't make it from here.
No, I know.
Yeah, in the stock market. No.
So why don't you just give him all your money and let him? It's too risky to
It's
give
too
John
risky.
your money. Yeah.
I mean, John's got a great thing going. I don't know how long it's going to last. I wish him the best of luck, but
Right.
it's nerve wracking.
Are you saving any money, or are you just putting it?
Oh yeah, man. I'm
John has.
What? Good. I just want to know. Yes or no?
Yes.
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 You're saving some money.
Yeah, I'm definitely saving money.
Oh,
See, I set goals each year. I set a goal each year, Howard.
Maybe.
I set a goal each year of what I want to have in the bank by the end of each year, and so
Right.
far I haven't let myself down.
Right.
This year it's a struggle, but we'll see what happens.
John's
Right.
goal is to eventually buy a house for cash.
Yeah.
That's his goal.
Right.
Because I don't want. Cause who knows this? I could lose a job tomorrow, and then I don't have money to pay off the rent.
Lose a job? The job doesn't seem to matter. I mean, you're not making anything from the job.
Yeah,
I think that because John works here, I mean, I think John is doing good in the stock market, but I think because he works here, stockbrokers dig helping him out.
Right.
Because then they can say, hey, I'm
Listen,
a stockbroker.
Jackie gets free T-shirts, and I hang out with stockbrokers.
Right. Hey, good for you.
But let me tell you one other funny thing that John did at the party. The big dilemma was I got to the party, and John had, like, some chefs cook all this food and bring it up, and they had, like, servants there, guys that were serving the food. But the big dilemma was when I got there was that they had ordered food from 2 different places, and his assistant, Rich, forgot to cancel some of the food. So they had so much food.
Wow.
They could have thrown it out the window.
How much did it cost in food?
Like $400.
Oh, that's cheap. I didn't think it was more.
But that, you know, and then you know, with all.
What was your girlfriend wearing? Was she dressed all sexy?
No, because she had to do the play, so
she was
all came over with Fred's wife.
I see.
Who looked very nice.
Fred, you went?
No, I wasn't there. I had a game that night.
And then the whole big thing too was that it was John's birthday.
Right.
Yeah.
So there was a big birthday card. I know that I signed, and everyone signed it except Robin, because you're really at war with Robin.
Yeah, me and Robin aren't talking. You would understand if I told you how it went down. It's all on tape too. You know.
What's on tape?
You know, me and
you and Robin Quivers.
Yeah.
She wouldn't sign your card.
No, well, I didn't know anything about that. But yeah, we haven't been talking.
He's saying the reason why they're not talking is on tape somewhere.
Yeah, yeah, because we got into an argument. Ganji taped it, and
what was the argument?
Well, it was when me and Fred were arguing, and Robin always like hangs out with me and like tells me like you know things with me, like goes I know what you're saying and agrees with me, whatever. And then we get on the air, she totally does it about face. So I said, hey Robin, I said, what the hell? I mean, off the air you like tell me something, and then on the air you just somebody different. She goes, John, off the air I'm phony. Off the air I just tell you what you need to hear. Mm-hmm. On the air is the real Robin. I say, well, if that's real Robin, I don't want to hang out with you.
Oh wow. Well, there you go. That's very upsetting. I'll take that up when she's here tomorrow. What is it, Gorilla?
Well, I was the person who had to go and ask her to sign John's card.
And what did she say, no?
He's not talking to me, so why should I sign his card? It's his problem, and I'm not doing it. Yeah, it was the hard thing is that John's not talking to her, so now she won't sign his card.
I mean, let's not forget she didn't talk to me for 3 months, like 4 years ago.
I'm shocked that she cares.
I am too.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm always amazed.
Sign the card, like who even knows?
Because we were good friends. That's my point.
Who could be good friends with you?
Well, what do you mean?
I don't know. I don't get it.
Yeah, because
you must be lonely.
She definitely reminded me of someone that was like in high school that didn't want to sign someone's birthday card because they weren't talking to her.
Well, she is alone with those cats. Mm-hmm.
No, we had a very good relationship, but then when she tells me that it's all BS, that she's just being phony, I'm like,
well, I'll take that up. I'll take that up on the air tomorrow. That sounds like something very good that I might want to get into. Sounds very, very interesting.
But you understand, like, why I'd be upset from that, right?
Not necessarily. I got to find out what's going on. I have to hear her side of it. Not that will clear it up, but I just want to know about it.
Don't forget she's cured.
Yeah.
By the birthday
I just wouldn't even be that involved with you. I wouldn't even. I would just sign your card, let them be on my way.
Like you keep a distance from me though, like Gary.
Why wouldn't
Gary
I?
Break bread and. Like we all I'm pretty good friends.
How is he the distance from everybody? There's not a guy on the show that Howard hangs out with.
Yeah, but you're not even. But you're not even inviting me to your.
I did it.
What, to my daughter's bar mitzvah?
Yeah, you know what? The only thing that bothers me about that.
It's just because then I'd have to invite Gorilla and all.
Yeah, but see, why am I the hinge to all these guys? Like,
there's a tier.
When did I become
You're an intern.
Yeah, but I'm not these guys.
You don't know how crazy it makes John. You do this all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you do it on purpose as a joke,
sure I do.
or whether. But when you say,
yeah.
when you're
playing into my insecurity.
Right. I'm a sadist.
When you say
you'll see it in my new book. The whole book is about sadism.
When you say that John,
yes.
When you say, hey, there's an inner circle. It's Howard, Robin, Jackie, Fred, and Gary.
Right.
Billy's the new guy in, and then you cut it there.
Right.
John goes nuts.
I got to cut it somewhere.
But John wants to be part of that inner circle. Damn it, he thinks he deserves it.
Not yet.
Well, I just,
someday.
I understand it. If it's because you don't like me, then I understand. That's
I like you. You're fine. I like you a lot. I think you're a good guy.
But if it's because you think I'm the hinge, if
I was single, I'd hang out with you. We'd go out, we'd troll and get some chicks and go to Scores.
I think we'd have a good time.
Yeah, it's just I'm married and I'm in a different place. I'm in purgatory. I have to stay locked up inside. If I was a single guy, I could relate to you. What was going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm in a whole different scene. I'd rather hang around with other guys who aren't allowed to date anybody. Like Gary, I'll hang around with now.
Oh, now you love me.
Now I love it. I laugh.
You think with that kid? Come on in.
Yeah, come on in. Come right in, man. Let me see what's going on. Jackie's married. I like that. That's funny. There's nothing funny about what's going on in your life. Trust me.
And John wants in.
Yeah, John wants in. Get married, you're in. Okay? Get married, you're in. Then you can see what it's like. What?
John's jealous of all this.
Yeah. Just get married. You could be...
You know, he's stuck in Hawaii with Schwarzenegger and a beautiful girl and all the money and the party.
He's worrying about hanging around with me. You hang around with me one day, you'll be totally normal.
He'll climb the wall.
He wants stability in his life.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like, I'm
what do you think I'm up to? What do you think you're missing by hanging around with me?
No. I just feel bad when you invite everybody here.
Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. You're going to be out having fun. It's not something you want to be at.
And are you bending on your invites, on who you're inviting?
No.
Because I was talking to somebody yesterday who I know wasn't on your list the other day to be invited, and they think they're going.
They can think all they want. Who was that?
Ratso.
No. Ratso can't go.
He thinks he's going.
Ratso can think all he wants.
He says your wife asked him.
Oh, that's her business. When the invitations go out, I'll be in charge. I'm the one who puts them in the mailbox. No. The less guys there to watch me or something like that, the better.
Less evidence.
Yeah, the less evidence. And Dan Flores is not going. I got to take a break.
But I'm surprised.
No, because Kathy Tobin said your party sucked, and so did Rich Christensen. He said they left. They went to another party. They went to one of the listeners' parties.
We were looking for that listener party.
Yeah.
Richard, no way.
Hey, Richard, come on in here. Where's Kathy?
I mean, there was...
Not here?
There was herb throughout the whole party.
I had a really good time.
It was total herb? It was herb.
And,
Richard, didn't you leave John's party and go hunting for a club or something?
Yeah, I left the party, but I can't believe Ratso would say that, because I was having a really good time at the party, and we just went to a bar around the corner. But Ratso said it was
a good party. Why would you go to a bar?
Because one of the hot girls threw a little party. You know,
yeah.
So check out the scene, just because, I like to move around. But I came back after a little while. The party that Ratso sent me to was terrible. There's 3 people there.
Oh, really?
I had a couple drinks, went back.
Richard, tell them how great the party was. Why don't you say it?
It was great.
And was it a good party?
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, we had twice as much food as we expected. They ate it all. They drank everything.
Did you guys get laid at the party?
I had a good time. I had fun.
Yeah, you met a girl?
No.
You didn't have sex?
No, I didn't have sex with the guy or with the girl. No, but I was hanging out with a couple friends,
Yeah. Gorilla, did you get a girl?
Not even close.
Really?
I got there late. Everybody had left by the time I got there. I got there at like 12 o'clock. Everybody was like gone by like 12:30.
Don't you guys get really trashed and just do everybody?
That's a lie too, because I went to bed at 2 and it was still going, and I just said goodbye to everyone.
Yeah, there was all the guys there that were finishing all the beer.
Well, whatever.
There were a lot of pretty women at the party.
Yeah,
I know.
And nobody hooked up?
I don't know. These guys, there was plenty of girls, man. I'm surprised that nobody hooked up.
You came through.
I brought my friend who was single, and he met a girl there, but then she asked him right up front, "Are you Jewish?" And he said no, and she just walked away from him.
Really?
Yep. She used to be a salesperson here.
No kidding.
That cute blonde, remember that cute blonde that used to be a salesperson here?
You have to be Jewish to go out with her?
For her, yeah.
And she's Jewish?
Yeah, my friend's recently single.
You're kidding.
And I said, hey, he's my friend, and I even started making stuff up.
You mean like it mattered to her?
I go, he makes a lot of money. She goes,
usually they go, are you Jewish? And you go, yeah. And then you go, oh, forget it. What kind of thing is that?
She asked him in the first 20 seconds of meeting him. He said no, and she walked right away from him.
Wow. And you couldn't even rap to him.
It was not necessary to be with him. She's looking for a Jewish guy.
Wow.
He was pretty bummed.
Jeez. Who was the guy? Do I know him?
The guy that was at my wedding party.
Wow.
He was just a friend of mine. He was a good-looking guy.
That must have been a weird thing. Are you Jewish? No. Okay, goodbye. Zip. She's kind of cute, too. What other cute girls were there?
I mean, there was some the Scores girls, I think.
Yeah, you got Scores strippers?
Yeah, and,
None of you guys got any of them?
There was Scores girls there?
Yeah.
They must have gotten there late.
I don't know if you saw. Yeah, you saw her. Yeah, it was one of the girls you said, John, who is that, man? Is that,
There was some girl there who had almost nothing on.
Well, yeah.
But I didn't know it was a Scores girl.
Oh, that must have been some party.
Yeah, it was really fun. I mean,
there was possibly one of the hottest girls I've ever seen there.
Really?
Yeah.
Who was she?
I don't know. She came with Rich's friend. She had a pair of leather pants on.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, really? I know. I didn't see it.
Yeah, but he brought 2 girls.
Richard, you didn't get laid?
No, I didn't.
Dude,
get
you got sex, didn't you?
No.
He always says something, doesn't say anything.
No, that girl with leather pants, she was nice.
Yeah? And you couldn't get anything going with her?
No.
So gleeful about it.
Who knows, man?
You know who was there?
Oh,
Lonnie.
Lonnie from Scores?
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah, he showed up. He was great, you know.
I'm dedicating my book to him. Did you know that?
Are you?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm dedicating my book to Lonnie from Scores.
I can't think of a better person.
I just said, I wrote it last night. To Lonnie, you make the circle complete. That's it.
When's the next trip there, man?
As soon as I'm done with the book, I'm having a Scores party. That's it.
He keeps saying to me, John, you gotta tell Howard.
As soon as we get
We
done
gotta
with
have a
this
book party at Scores. We have to have it.
I'm going there. That's where I'm headed. As soon as I get done, I got 2 more weeks in on this book, and I'm done. As we speak, Lonnie's building me an apartment over Scores. So I could just be there all the time. If I was single, that's where I would go.
Sex bunker.
I would move to the apartment above Scores, and I would just live there. That would be my that would be my pad. You guys come visit me. It'd be like Scores girls. Like, you know how like a Seinfeld, that Kramer is always like running into the apartment and stuff. I'd have Scores girls running into the apartment.
See, but yours.
You got any more sugar?
I sure do, honey.
You know, you'd have 2 at a time, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, 2 at a time. Why would I settle for 1 when you could have 2? 2, yeah.
Yeah. F-dolls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Perfume and body odor. Yeah.
Big elevator that opened to my bedroom. Step out of the elevator, you trip into the bed.
The bat cave.
The back cave.
Slide down the pole to Scores.
Well, anyway, okay. Thanks for sharing that party information with us.
Hey, I did invite you. You know that.
Yeah, thanks, man. There's no reason to go when you're married. That's a party you go to meet girls, right?
I think I pretty much figured. That's why I left at 10:30.
Yeah, I mean, what are you going to do? What, you and your wife stood around there?
No, my wife didn't even come with me. I spoke to Dan for a while.
How did you manage that?
We couldn't get a babysitter. I was working in the
And
city
she let
anyway.
you go?
Yeah, she's cool about that stuff. I mean, there's nothing going on. I spoke.
She let you go?
The best time.
Did you have to go home and take care of the baby?
No, she let me go.
Wow.
My wife's not that bad. She's
Wow.
really cool.
My wife would never let me do that. Go to a party by myself.
But like I said, I know I'm getting old when I know the best time I had at the party was talking to Dan Foreman all night.
Oh, Dan Foreman was there?
Yeah, I spoke to him for half an hour.
Did he bring his wife?
Nope.
You're kidding.
No.
I'm stuck. How come you guys get to go places without your wives? But my wife doesn't let me out of her sight.
No, I was at the beer fest Friday night,
Yeah.
and then it ended, and then I went over. I don't know if I would have said, honey, if I went home and I would have said, you can't get a babysitter, now I'm going back in to go to John's party. That wouldn't have happened.
Right.
But it was here anyway, so it was cool.
Oh. Man. She didn't get all resentful, like, I have to be home with the baby.
Well, she's
You did.
resentful for other stuff that's
Right.
just piled on.
Man.
Just because I've been working so much lately, and I haven't been coming home a couple of nights, do some work with the book.
Right, all right. I got to take a break anyway. Sick of your life. Your life sounds like mine. No kidding, huh?
A lot of fun.
Fred, were you drinking?
Fred didn't
I
go.
didn't go.
Oh, you didn't go. Your wife went.
My wife went, yes.
Yeah.
What? Whoa.
No, Fred had a gig.
Oh.
I had a gig, and she was doing the Tony and Tina's.
So would she come with that guy, Patrick?
I don't know if they hung out.
Patrick
You better go to commercial.
Patrick
It's gonna be
there?
a while.
Is that right?
Yeah. Patrick was
man.
there.
Fred's wife showed up with the guy that she kisses in Tony and Tina's wedding.
Well, they all showed up together. It was like
I see.
You know,
Oh, a little cast came. A little cast came.
a lot of the guys came.
And was she all over that guy?
No. Howard, I don't know.
Be honest.
Honestly, I was so messed up that I can't remember.
Did you see anything?
Literally, I didn't see them together at all.
Really?
Yeah. 'Cause I hung out with both of them.
So who told me that they came over in a cab together and that she had to ride on his lap because there was no room in the cab? So yeah, Fred's wife is at the party, hanging out, getting drunk and all that stuff.
Yeah. It was fun.
Cool. Boy, you picked the right one, Fred.
Tell you.
By the way, tune into the E! Show tonight. Fred and Patrick go at it. That's the guy who kisses his wife. It's a great E! Show tonight. This is the one that everyone's been phoning in and asking for. This is where you'll witness the tension-filled face-to-face confrontation between Fred Norris and the handsome actor Patrick, who gets to grope Fred's wife Allison in a play on a weekly basis. Nightly. Watch the sparks fly.
I told you we went to see the play 2 Fridays ago, and Fred came down with me and Jackie and our wives and stuff. And it just so happened where they sat Fred, not on purpose. I don't think they did it on purpose.
I think it's on
But
purpose.
where they sat Fred is exactly where Allison had to do that scene.
Of course it was on
maybe
purpose.
2 feet away.
Yeah.
You could literally reached out and touched the butt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which you probably could have.
Which you probably did.
Hey, let's touch our ass. Hey, that'd be funny. Finger. Yeah. Stink finger. Stink finger.
I wanted to name my book Stink Finger. They wouldn't let me.
What's with that?
Because they won't be able to put it in the bookstore.
Those people.
Yeah. Hey, anyway, and also watch Fred and Stuttering John fight.
Yeah, that was probably the most intense moment.
It's great. It's a real fight. It is jam-packed and on E tonight, and if you don't get E, I would suggest either have a friend tape this one for you or call your cable company right now and just complain again. Don't let up on them.
Is that the fight where John threatens to bite Fred's nose off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good one. And Fred stands up and he starts running after John. It's really good.
It's quite good.
All right, we'll be back right after these words.